let's just talk about actually understanding debt, because what I've kind of picked up over the amount of times that we've sat down is that people don't realise that they qualify for help, or they think, oh no, well, I'm able to make my payments, I'm not in debt, like I'm not missing payments. What is debt? Let's define it in simple terms.
So debt is generally, well, the debt certainly we would help with would be, credit cards, loans, catalogues, buy now, pay later, overdrafts, that kind of thing. Anything that you're bought, any unsecured debt, any debt that you're, technically a mortgage and car finance, is debt. However, generally they're secured, and that's something that you're not really needing to get kind of help with. That's something that you're wanting to continue with. But things like credit, anything that you're using to supplement your income generally is kind of debt. And people do think of it as, well, I've not had any red letters through demanding anything. Or even if I'm doing a credit report with somebody, if they phone up and say, look, I need help, and maybe they've got like 3 credit cards and 2 loans. When I'm going through it with them on the credit report, I'll say, oh, you've got a cap at one credit card with 5,000 on it. They'll say, oh no, I'm fine with that one. I don't need help with that when I'm managing that. You think, no, this is...
you're not managing it.
Yeah, you're only managing that because you're running behind on your Vanquish card or something like that, So it doesn't, you're right, it doesn't have to be missed payments, defaults for it to become debt. Debt is just money you owe to somebody else. That's exactly it, and it's just... and some people don't necessarily realise that. We get that quite often, but people say, I should have dealt with this about a year ago, or 6 months ago. They don't realise until it's got to the point where they've either run out of the opportunities to get further credit, and then that's when they sort of reach out for help.
What are the common reasons for accumulating debt? Like, what do you kind of see? Because again, I think not so much that I want to get through to people, but I just want to make people aware, because then they might think, well, that's my fault because I went on holiday. Yeah,
well, to be honest, it's very few and far between you get anything like that where somebody can actually put their finger on an actual purchase to say, this is what I've done with it. It's usually just, particularly now, with everything that's happened, the cost of living, COVID and Brexit and all these other things, it's just stifled, income and stifled kind of household expenditure. Is that it's mostly just, it's supplementing income. It's just the fact that incomes have not increased in line with inflation and lifestyles and stuff like that.
In real terms, wages haven't gone up for the past 15, 16 years now.
That's it.
Which is astounding. That is the last time we saw that happen was around about the winter of discontent in 1979, which is just obscene. And at that point, bodies were piling high because morgues were on strike and the streets were overflowing with rubbish. That's kind of where we're at right now. Again, it's pointing back to the fact that it's not your fault you don't control these external circumstances.